I'm Dr. Kian Karimi. I'm a board-certified facial plastic surgeon here in Los Angeles. Today we're going to be highlighting the PDO thread lift procedure. So the thread lift is one of the hottest new procedures in aesthetics. In this era of filling and overfilling, we finally have an option that can actually lift tissues without having to overfill. The most popular areas that people have for PDO thread lifting are for the cheeks and for the jowls. We call it the lower third. That's really the most common, but we can actually use PDO thread lifting for brow lifting and also to tighten the neck. Having performed more than 2,000 of these procedures, I've received tremendous feedback from my patients over the last several years. My patients are so happy that there's finally an option to actually lift tissues in the office without surgery or a knife, because patients now are really afraid of looking overfilled or looking unnatural. The PDO thread lift, either alone or in combination with other procedures, is a wonderful new option for lifting tissues in a natural way and for building a lot of collagen in the skin. Actually, a lot of people can be a great candidate for the procedure depending on their goals. My younger patients typically want to lift their cheeks or create more of a V shape or tighten the jaw and neckline. My older patients also want to achieve that, but they usually have skin issues that they want to address, and we can do both with PDO threads. So my younger patients are typically in their 20s and 30s, and they're coming because they don't want to have an overfilled appearance, but they have a little bit of nasolabial fold, they want to lift their cheeks, or they want to lift the lower part of their face. My more mature patient, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, typically want to improve their skin quality, and we typically will use the threads for areas like the neck or the skin around the face, and we can also lift tissues at the same time. The nice thing is that it's done fairly quickly with very little pain and very little, if any, recovery or downtime. We can start and finish a PDO thread lift in less than 30 minutes. After a PDO thread lift procedure, it's important for the patient not to massage or move their faces too much because the threads are holding up the tissues, and I typically ask my patients that they don't exercise for 72 hours.